everyone, welcome back to Essie Cooks. In this video, we're going to be making another creamy tahini dressing. This is a miso tahini dressing, which goes perfectly on top of any cold noodle salads or any Asian inspired stir fry or a beautiful meal prep like this one with tofu. I mean, the options are endless. This goes really good on a cold slaw, whatever you like, anywhere that you would like to have a nice, creamy, Asian inspired, delicious dressing. Definitely try this one out. If you're a fan of miso and a fan of sesame flavor, this is such a great one. Now in this video, I'm going to be making a double batch because I love it so much I want double, but I'm going to give you the ingredients for a single batch. So we're going to start with 1/3 cup of tahini. So if you haven't used tahini before, basically it is just ground up sesame. It's like peanut butter, but it's made with sesame. It doesn't taste like peanut butter. It tastes like tahini. It tastes like sesames. It has a really delicious sort of nutty, earthy flavor, and it's full of health benefits. And our next ingredient, the star of the show, is shiro miso. So if you can find the shiro miso paste like this one, oh my goodness, it's so good. And one container does last a long time. And it is so flavorful. It's made from fermented soy, and yeah, it's just absolutely a flavor bomb in this. It's so delicious. So we're going to add in 1 tablespoon of that shiro miso paste. If you don't have that exact one, don't worry about it. Any miso paste will work in this recipe. And then next, I'm going to add the juice of 1 lime. I didn't have a fresh lime, so I just used 2 tablespoons of lime juice from the bottle. And then next, I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. You can use honey or any other sweetener, brown sugar, whatever you like in there. I find maple syrup is really good in this one. And then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of toasted sesame oil. Again, this is going to add so much flavor to this dressing. And although this is a dressing, like I said, you can put it on a stir fry. It's good hot or cold, which sounds weird, but you just got to try it. It's so good. Okay, now 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. I'm using a low sodium soy sauce here. If you wanted this to be gluten-free, just use a tamari instead of the soy sauce. Once again, this is going to add a lot of flavor. Now, if you want, additionally, you can add in a little bit of fresh ginger and fresh garlic, but I was just trying to keep this really simple, so I didn't add it in. Now I'm going to add in a little bit of water because tahini is quite thick, and I'm going to blend it up. You could put this in a blender, or you can use an immersion blender like I'm doing here. Start with 1 tablespoon of water and see where it goes from there, because depending on your tahini, some of them are extremely thick, some of them are not as thick. It just depends on how it comes out. You're almost certainly going to need to add water to this, but add it slowly because you don't want it to be too runny. Look at that. That is like honestly way too thick for me because I want this to be pourable to put on my bowls that I'm making. So I'm going to add a little bit more water and keep blending it up. Now also, it's important to note, this will thicken in the fridge, so please keep that in mind too. You may have to add a little bit more water than you're thinking just because it is going to thicken up a bit in the fridge as well. So I've blended that all up and we can see, look at that beautiful consistency. Now this is before I put it in the fridge, so you're actually going to be able to see here how much it thickens just by keeping it in the fridge overnight. And I put that on top of these delicious tofu bowls. I actually ended up making them again with noodles, and it was so good on top of a cold noodle salad. So I hope that you loved this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more videos like this, just make sure you hit that like and subscribe button below. And if you're looking for more tahini dressing ideas like this one, make sure to check out the blog essiecooks.com.